Hello, I'm Ms. Stuckel, and I want to take a few minutes to just give you an overview of what you're going to be doing in the module on the projectile motion of a particle model. Now, first up, if you go to this PMPM.1 overview, you'll get a text version of the information I'm going to go through in this video. So in the overview, we've got a few things. First, we've got the learning target. I can use diagrams to qualitatively describe the object moving under the influence of gravity. And then I've got those bullets that go with the learning target. So being able to sketch diagrams, including motion maps, position versus time graphs, and velocity versus time graphs for each direction. And then using other representations, including energy bar charts and FBDs. We are mostly going to be focusing on the velocity time graphs and the FBDs. Now, the formative assignments. This is this trimester going to be that 30% category of your gradebook. And what we've done, we've listed in order all of the formative tasks you're going to be asked to do. And then anything that goes into the gradebook is highlighted and has a deadline for it. So, the first thing we're going to ask you to do, on the main page of Schoology, there's a check-in discussion. Go ahead and make a post there. Just let us know how you're doing and what you've been up to these last few weeks. Now, getting into the physics part of this module, your first task is going to be to do some video analysis. If you click on this, there's some directions for the video analysis. Ideally, we'd like you to go record your own video, but if that's not an option for whatever reason, we do link to a sample video that you can use. And then you're going to be using Vernier Video Analysis to actually do the video analysis. This is something that should work on pretty much any device. You'll need an internet connection the first time you use it, but then as long as you've used it within the last 2 weeks on an internet connection, it should also work offline. All right, once you've done that video analysis, we've got a discussion board where we'd like you to post some screenshots of your graphs. This is something we'd like you to do by April 1st. You don't have to write anything about your graphs. Just give us a screenshot with some labels telling us which is which. And then the idea is, when you do these video analysis questions that are due on Friday, April 3rd, you can look at your graphs and you can look at your classmates' graphs. Now, this is going to take you to a Google Doc. It's going to make a copy of this Google Doc for each person. So the idea is you can put screenshots, you can type your answers right in this document. And so we'll be able to see your answers right by the questions. Now, for the notes, I was expecting to be gone the first few days of trimester 3, and so had recorded a video version of some notes. And so we went ahead and posted that to go through the big ideas from this module. And then we have some problems that we've posted. These problems are going to be due on Wednesday, April 8th. If you go to the assignment, it links to a Google Doc where we've got a copy of the problems. Now, these can be a pain in the neck to do on a computer. So, what we're asking you to do is do these problems in whatever form makes sense to you. If you are good with some kind of computer drawing app, awesome. Go ahead and do that. Use that to work through your answers. If you prefer to do it on paper, or if you've got a whiteboard or a chalkboard at home, whatever you can use to make your answers, go ahead and use that. And then just send a photo of your work. Please make sure that your work is legible in that photo. And then I should point out, on the main Schoology page, there is a link for turning in photos or videos with your phone. That's just a short video clip that explains how you can attach those to an assignment. All right. Mr. Lotzi is working on some solutions to those problems that he's going to post, and we're going to make those available to you on Wednesday, April 8th. And then we have due on Thursday, April 9th, a summative assessment where you're going to record a short video giving us an example of projectile motion, sketching the graphs, annotating the graphs, and then describing the motion of the object and key features of the graph that match your description. So you actually get to know what that summative assessment is up front. And then the last thing we're going to ask you to do as part of this module is just a short reflection. We want some feedback on what's working well, what isn't working so well, so that we can keep that in mind as we start planning the next module. And we'd like you to do that at about the same time as you do that summative assessment. So, as a reminder, if you have any questions, if you need help with anything, if you need clarification, please don't hesitate to contact us. Both Mr. Lotzi and I are going to be holding office hours once a week where we'll have a Schoology conference, which is a video chat within Schoology, open on our computers that you can pop into. You can also email us or use the link under office hours and communication to make an appointment to have a chat with, to have a real-time chat with one of us. And looking forward to seeing your work on this module.